either be able to integrate that with a compost system or with some type of a heater and the natural gas that we can create. And then you have a small cooling system that can be gravity fed on the other side to keep the other plate cold. And that way, it's not taking anything to generate that electricity. There's no moving parts. There's nothing can break. And so I have been experimenting with that, but not actually with magnets.
Okay, there's also a company over in San Jose that have, it's called Bloom Energy, and they've got a transfer device like that that's generating all the electricity for Federal Express. They're just not making it in smaller, compact units so you can put it in your garage or sitting next to your house. They're concentrating. You know, they'll save Federal Express money, and they'll make a lot of money off them, but they aren't making individual units yet. And to me, that's where the independence is. If you can power your own house and you've got your garden outside, and you've got neighbors to help defend you and help work the farm, you know, or veterans, or homeless people, you know, whoever, anybody except illegal aliens, you know, let's keep some of this money in this country, you know. Let's rebuild it.
Well, see, and that's how it used to be, is everybody helping everybody, and you know, it's almost everybody's been brainwashed to stay, you know, don't get involved, look the other way. Nobody even really knows their neighbors anymore.
I just want to stay below the radar, you know. I don't want to call attention to myself.
Well, yeah, or no, I don't want to go and talk to my neighbor. I don't want to know him. And, you know, in the country, it's a little bit different because the neighbors help each other out. And so that's like a community. It's great to have individuality because we're not socialists. So, you know, everybody has, for instance, you have, say, their own teepee. And then you have a community house. And then maybe a community cooking area. You can have your own personal garden, but have a community garden. You know, and just work as a community, you know, on benefit of everybody, for instance.
Well, that's exactly what the whole concept of Liberty Villages is. And each Liberty Village, you want an all-white village? No problem. You want a Mexican village? No problem. I'll drop in every week for my tacos. All right. You know, and I'll be happy. I'll be happy. You know, if they kind of ban the genetically modified salmon, I'll be glad to stop at the Jewish village to get some lox.
Well, yeah, exactly. And so, you know, and you could also trade with the different villages. I mean, no different than the Indians would trade with different villages. Some village might have something that you don't have, or yet say they have a better soil and climate, so they grow a lot of wheat where you're growing a lot of corn. So you can barter between it too, just like they used to. So you don't really necessarily need money either.
That's right. And by the way, they used hemp for over 200 years in this country as currency. You could pay your taxes with hemp. And,
oh, wow.
And you've got states that are going back to this. Arizona, we're on the ballot for medical marijuana. In California, they're working on legalizing it. If our farmers were allowed to start growing hemp again, it replenishes the soil, and you got 10,000 products made out of it. We could kind of rebuild our manufacturing base.
Well, yeah, because the clothes I hear are just incredible. They don't wear out. Just like the rope. I guess the rope is extremely strong. You know, not like this stuff, you know, this plastic garbage or nylon or anything else. Well, so there's a lot of benefits.
That's right. That's right. There is. And now, but it's organizing people, getting people together. I mean, if you got a 100-acre farm over there in Kansas or Oklahoma, and you set aside 5 acres for putting some structures up, so you can house some people to work, and these people work to help grow the food and mend the fences and milk the goats, and so you all have food to eat. You have something in common, and you're teaching people. I mean, this whole thing is not to be a compound, not to lock yourselves away so nobody will bother us. It's like, come on in, have a good meal, pick up some of our books, pick up some of our tapes, pick up some of our literature. This is how being self-sufficient. We could do this 10,000 years ago. Now we can do it with cable. Okay.
Well, it's the same thing. You can teach people how to can. You know, people can come in at any time and look at things, get natural or made products instead of, you know, corporate type. You know, that's why it's basically a village, and you know, it's eventually a small town or something. I mean, it's not. Yeah, it's something. We're not putting up bob wire and saying, okay, everybody, we got landmines out there. Everybody, stay away from us.
I call it just welcome to a rural motel without Norman Bates. You know.
And there is. I've been kind of looking into it too, and there is small scale like that actually being done. I just got an email the other day where this one guy is starting one in Arizona, for instance, over where you live, and he already has property. He's buying some more, and he's for people to come on there.
Send me that link. Send me that link. Either via Skype or Clay at Free American, and I'll give him a call and we'll get together, because I think we need to do this. I think it's the one. It's really the common sense approach to the New World Order. John, we're out of time.
Well, exactly.
Yeah, we're out of time here, guy, and I really appreciate you being on. I'd like to have you back again soon.
Sure, it was great to be here.
All right, let people know about this show, and we'll see. We'll talk to you off the air about getting involved with Liberty Villages. Thank you. God bless. God damn it.
Welcome to TalkShoe. Please. Your entry is not valid, or your call. Enter your PIN followed by. Your PIN was not recognized or is being used by another caller. VoIP you. Your PIN was not recognized or is being used by another caller. VoIP user. Your PIN was not recognized or is being used by another caller. VoIP users, note that touch tones can be unreliable across the internet. Please be You are now joining the call.
TalkShoe. Recorded live.
And completed. You are unmuted.